here at the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, and we just want to find out a little bit more about the students. We have with us Chevelle Campbell. Chevelle, hi, how are you? Don't get nervous, you know.
No.
It's just simple. Want to know a little bit about you. Where are you from? What are some of the challenges that you're experiencing, and how are you overcoming them?
Well, I'm from the parish of Manchester, and early background, I was. Well, I'm from the parish of Manchester. I was educated at the Carter College, and from there I moved to Ebony Park in 2009. After leaving high school, I went straight to Ebony Park. Spent 2 years there. It was 2 wonderful years. I had a lot of fun, learned a lot. Was a was a life changing experience. It kind of cemented me in the field of agriculture. So it exposed me to a level of agriculture that I wasn't used to being there. I did agriculture in high school, but at Ebony Park it's another level. Not just in terms of the work, but in terms of the importance. It opens your eyes to how important agriculture is as a sector, and why is it important for us as young people to take part in the sector and not just leave it to die a slow and painful death.
All right, I like that. You went to the Carteret College
Yes.
High, and that's a grammar school.
It's a
And
prominent high
why,
school.
yeah, it's a prominent grammar school. Why did you choose to pursue a technical vocation,
Of course.
and especially agriculture
Culture.
as a woman?
Actually, agriculture, it kind of was by some sort of a mishap. I would say a fortunate accident, you know, serendipity. So it was a serendipitous occasion because I was supposed to be doing the sciences and the arts. Actually, I was an art student. Agriculture was my only other subject outside of the arts. So I'm still more art based than I am agriculture. But I chose a certain set of subjects, but I was given agri. And when I wanted to change, my mother insisted that I stick with it. So I think she saw something that I didn't see at the time. So she had that foresight. So she told me to stick with agriculture. So I did. So that's how the journey started. Doing agriculture in high school. I got a grade one for the subject because I fell in love with agriculture after a while. I didn't like it at first because I was teased by my friends for doing it because it was seen as something dirty and something that no one wanted to do. But after a while, I grew to love it, and I guess that's why I defend it so fiercely because I was once a skeptic as well. Being that I grew up in a farming community, but I didn't want to have anything to do with it. You know, I wanted to be something else. But being exposed to it and kind of being pushed into it, not by choice, initially, you know, I kind of grew this love for it. So I defend agriculture fiercely. I hate it when people look at it and say, when I go out and speak, people are like, you're such an intelligent, open individual. Why are you doing agriculture? I'm like, because people like me have to be involved in the sector in order for it to grow and to blossom.
Brilliant. So, what area of agriculture are you studying at the College of Agriculture,
Well,
Science and
currently
Education?
I am a first year student doing veterinary science. I've always loved animals, and being a vet is something that I've always wanted to do. I've had two great loves in my life, and that is media and veterinary medicine. So I chose veterinary medicine, so that's why I'm here now at CASE pursuing my Associate of Science degree in veterinary medicine. I hope to move on to St. Augustine in Trinidad to complete my doctorate in veterinary medicine shortly.
So, what is the experience like in your preliminary years of study in veterinary medicine, starting here at Case?
Starting here at CASE, the experience it is fun. It is at times though tedious and sometimes tiring in all honesty because getting up at 4:30 in the morning is never an easy task. But going on the farm and interacting with the classmates and dealing with clinical cases, treating the animals, you know, it gives a sense of joy to see, for example, if an animal got a wound or gets a wound and you're there to treat it every day and eventually you see where that animal is now healed and doing well, you feel a sense of pride within yourself to say, you know, I have helped and I've made a difference because had it not been for me being here and doing veterinary science, then this animal would probably have died. So you feel a sense of pride knowing that you helped to um, better someone.
All right.
Yeah, better the animal, and in that sense, you in the real world, you'll be bettering a person because you'll be helping a farmer fix a problem that they had with their animals.
Wonderful. Um, Tell me a little bit about your family background. You mentioned your mom. What contribution is she making towards you growing and developing at this college to become the vet you want in the future?
Actually, it's kind of a bittersweet story because my mom passed away when I was in my first semester here at Keys in 2013, I think. But my family has been very supportive. I actually wanted to quit after my mom died, I didn't want to come back to case. I didn't want to come back to school. I just wanted time to deal with it. But they were saying no, continue and push forward. So I'm here now. They're very supportive. A week had passed, my aunt don't call me. She calls me Porty now. And she know that I don't like it, so she calls that to tease me. But my family, they're very supportive. They're always pushing me. My sister calls me often. My grandparents, my grandmother actually, because my grandfather passed away recently as well. So it's been a bittersweet journey here at Case. Two tragedies in my family, but we've rallied around each other, and they've helped me a lot being here. So it's fun. So I'll have lots of great memories to take away from Case as well, just as I did at Emily. Some not so great, but all in all, it's been a great experience. It's life changing, and it builds you as an individual.
So that's family, but what here in the institution, in this environment, that is keeping Chevelle Campbell grounded, focused, and ready for the world?
I would say it has to be one big factor, big factor though, has to be my roommate. She's like that little voice in your head, like in the middle of the night when I feel like sleeping, she's like, no, you have to study. So that's very important. She keeps me grounded, and I feel like slacking off sometimes. She's like, remember that your mom want this, or your mom would want that. So sometimes it's annoying, but for the most part, it's a great motivation. So she helps a lot, and my other friends as well, and just the wanting to make sure that I make my family proud, not coming here and wasting time because it's difficult for them to provide for me to be here. It's not easy financially, so I want to ensure that I don't waste their resources because it costs a lot to send me here. I want to ensure that they get a return on their investment basically. So that's always constantly in the back of my mind, that not wanting to let people down because I'm a very emotional person, and if someone tells me that they're disappointed in me, I'm going to feel really bad, and usually ends in tears. So that's one thing that keeps me going. That drive to not want to disappoint people at any point in time.
All right.
Hold it.